items that focus on health always, but also that focus on beauty. So next up, we're going to talk about the Ultimate Friendly Flora. This is another example of a fantastic product. A lot of you know the importance of taking a probiotic, and this is Andrew's probiotic that a lot of us absolutely love. This is 094895. We have this in a 30, a 60, a 90, or a 180 cap size. I'll show you what the pricing breakdown looks like. This is a product, again, that a lot of us love and swear by, especially if you're looking to boost your immune system. A lot of us, I have been battling an upper respiratory infection, and so I was on antibiotics this past week, and so clearly, because I was on antibiotics this past week, this is something that I absolutely need to be pumping up. 30, 60,
well, antibiotics
90, or 180.
will kill everything, our natural,
the good and the bad, right?
And unfortunately we are dependent on a healthy balance and a healthy population of these organisms. These friendly organisms are part of how a normal digestive system works and part of how a normal immune system works. They're not optional, and women probably know this better than men, because after women might take an antibiotic, they could have a bout of other issues that they've experienced as a result of their friendly flora population being sort of devastated, and then it allows other opportunistic things to come along. So women have experienced that more than men. Forgive me, so I didn't have to get into any graphic details here, but women are more acutely aware of that. But I'm sure women do understand that. So that normal complement of a healthy balance of friendly flora, it's part of how the normal, we talk about the barrier function that our skin, the role that our skin plays, but our body has several openings. And all of those openings, whether it's our digestive system from one end all the way to the other, whether it's going to be our bladder and urinary tract, whether it's our reproductive system, all of these openings, whether it's our nose, whether it's our ears, all of these interfaces with the outside world, one of the ways our body protects them is with a healthy complement and a healthy population of friendly flora. It's part of the immune system. It's part of the way, by having our healthy population there, we crowd out and we make it difficult for these other opportunistic things that we don't want to get in. And that's basically the principal role in terms of our immune system. But then there's an enormous role in terms of healthy functioning of our digestive system, in terms of regularity, in terms of the absorption of nutrients. These are all things that don't take place well, digestion, without a full complement of a balance of friendly flora.
Yep, huge customer pick also. The average review out of a perfect 5 is 4.6. So it's another example of one. If you have a minute, go read the reviews, because people love this product. Out of the 1,500 reviews, over 13, almost 1,400 of those are excellent. Out of 1,539, almost 1,400 are excellent reviews. So I think that it's one, again, that if you're what I love about this probiotic too, his Ultimate Friendly Flora, is the fact that you don't have to refrigerate it. So it's not as fragile. A lot of them, you go to the health food store and the probiotics are all lined up in the refrigerator. You have to keep it refrigerated. So I love that this is protected in such a way you don't have to worry about refrigeration.
I want everyone to take care of the product at home and not put it in a hot place or anything like that. But it's something that I could have introduced this product sooner. We introduced this product probably about 15 or 16 years ago. But I first wanted to validate the product, that it would be okay for me to ship it directly to you without refrigeration, and that the product would be able to stay for the duration of the time on the bottle, which this product has a 2-year expiration date. Most of my products come with 3 years. With this, we're a little bit more conservative. We do a 2-year expiration date. That's also why we do smaller sizes, so we can ensure that this product is going to maintain its full potency. Also, when we make it, we put extra potency in each capsule to ensure that it always has the potency that's listed on the label. And it's a product that, if you look at the role that these play in our body, I've been talking about the role of long before I made a probiotic product. I was talking about the role they play in healthy digestion and a healthy immune system decades ago, when I would talk about making sure that, say, yogurt would be a healthy part of our diet, and making sure that the yogurt is going to have some kind of validated form of probiotic in it. If you look at our product, each label, and it's important that you know the specific organisms and the strain of that organism. So if we look here, we have over 25 billion colony-forming units per capsule. 25 billion. Our original Friendly Flora product, which we still make, is 5 billion. So this is 500% higher potency.
Wow.
So Lactobacillus acidophilus, over 10 billion colony-forming units. That's the most important. Lactobacillus plantarum, over 5 billion colony-forming units. Lactobacillus salivarius, and then Bifidobacterium lactis. But over 25 billion, when you think of numbers, and that's a big number. That's 1,000 million. I guess on planet Earth right now, there's 7 billion people. Jeez. So there's more than 3 times as many colony-forming units per little capsule as there are people on the planet. And again, another difference, a lot of these products come in tablets, most of them do. But again, why would you want to slam these wonderful living organisms into a capsule? And as you can see here, and it's a difficult material to encapsulate. It really is an ultrafine powder. And when you deliver it like that, all you're looking at there is our product is both a probiotic and a prebiotic. Those larger granules you saw are the prebiotic ingredients that are in there as well. So you're getting the fructo-oligosaccharides that are the favorite food of our Friendly Flora, and you're also getting the probiotics. So you get both prebiotic and probiotic in one capsule. Why would you want to take these living things and slam them into a tablet that just is going to resist digestion and not necessarily deliver the benefits of these ingredients?
And why would you do that?
Oh, because it's cheaper. That's why it's cheaper. But otherwise, you want these ingredients to predictably populate your digestive system and throughout your body to deliver their digestive benefits and also their immune system support benefits.
All right, I know we're going to wrap this up. If you're ordering, thank you so much. If you're just stopping in on a Sunday night, we're so glad you found us. This is a little bit of a variety show we're sharing with you right now with Andrew Lessman. This is the big birthday visit, as you know, and so we've had great birthday pricing, free shipping and handling on everything, and we're trying to squeeze in as many of Andrew's most popular products as we can for all of you. So we're happy you're here. We'll talk about our best value of the day, the today's special, for a few minutes at the end of this hour in case you have not had the chance to see it yet. I mentioned earlier on Sunday we get a lot of new people always kind of stopping in to see what's up. So we're glad that you stopped by. And next up we're going to talk about Ginkgo biloba. This is another one. We don't always get to talk about this on the air, but it's one that I think...
We've spoken about it twice. We make a product that our memory and brain that has ginkgo in it, but a lot of people requested a separate ginkgo product with ginseng. It almost goes back, I'd say, to the most popular botanical product out in the mass market about 30 years ago were 2 products. I think one was called ginsana, one was called ginkgoba, and one was a standardized extract of ginseng, one was a standardized extract of ginkgo biloba. So a lot of people like these 2 ingredients together. They're the sort of the predominant Chinese botanicals. And so just due to popular request, we produced this product. And it's another one of those products that just kept disappearing even when we didn't feature it on air. And we've only talked about it on air a couple of times. What's great about it is how affordable it is, that you get, it's only 1 capsule. Unlike the prior products where you had to take multiple capsules, you only take 1 capsule and it gives you the perfect levels of each. And ginkgo is pretty much focused in terms of botanical benefits on, it's focused in terms of memory, brain benefits. And ginseng is the sort of the preeminent sort of tonic for fatigue in terms of Chinese herbal products, Chinese botanical products. So the 2 together are sort of viewed as the ultimate Chinese herbal tonic.
How about that? Let me show you a 30, 60, a 120, or a 240. Special birthday pricing. To Andrew's point, we've only talked about this on the air a couple of times, but how funny that people were finding it anyway. It was selling out just on hsn.com. 30, 60, 120, 240. Today, look at $67. You're actually saving more than you're spending if you're ordering the largest choice. Same here, $37.90 off, $23.90 or $13.95. So big savings on the ginkgo with ginseng today. And 2 ingredients that are interesting ingredients that I think a lot of us are familiar with these because they've been around for a long time. Ginkgo biloba was one that they talked about about for brain health for many, many years.
Right.
And ginseng, I never really knew the benefits of ginseng. I just know that I love ginseng. I like ginseng soup, ginseng tea. So if you love ginseng, this is a really smart, comprehensive way to take it.
And what's great about both, they're water extracts. So their standardized extracts are ginseng is standardized for ginsenosides, but it's water extracted. It's not extracted using solvents. Solvents leave residues, and you really don't want those petroleum kind of derivatives in a botanical product. It has nothing at all to do with them. So it's a great way to get the benefits of both, whether you want something that's pretty much viewed as the ultimate tonic for fatigue when you're looking at botanical supplements that help to combat fatigue, help to support our systems that in terms of, energy production, positive outlook. It's been the Chinese herb of choice for a lot of people for decades. And ginkgo has been the subject of extensive research in terms of our brain, in terms of memory, and that's been, I think, the principal focus of ginkgo rather, over the last, say, 10 or 20 years in terms of the science.
There we go. Just a few seconds left to chat about this. We have several more things we're going to get in before the end of this show and before we talk about our best buy of the day. But clearly, if you want to try it, we always have a nice little try me for you.
And they're both very expensive botanicals. And a lot of folks will take 60 milligrams of ginkgo. One capsule gives you the 120 with the perfect standardization of ginseng, 200 milligrams of a high standardization of ginsenosides. Our original product was 50 milligrams. So you're getting a high potency of both in a single capsule.
There we go. 4.5 out of perfect 5 is the review average here. So it's another one that people, actually every single one of your products people love. Every single Andrew Lessman product is a huge customer pick.
If some that are brand new might not have enough reviews, because I think they need a few reviews, but every product I think we make, every single product, is a customer pick. And as I've said before, if we made a product that folks didn't like, why would I keep making it? I would change it. We are the manufacturer, so that's why I read the reviews. The reviews are feedback for me. I don't just read the reviews so I'm happy about the product. I read the reviews so I can understand and appreciate how to continue to improve the product, because that's something we do constantly. We're always updating our products and improving our products. The ginseng and ginkgo, we have separate products. Why did we combine them together? Because we had requests for doing so, and by combining them together, we almost reduced the price, especially today, in half.
Of course, you don't have to buy two separate products. By the way, we didn't even talk about the fact that everything is made to the highest standards, solar energy, in Henderson, Nevada. I mean, check it out. I mean, there is no better way to manufacture any product, let alone a vitamin product, than the way you do it.
Yeah, every product we make is made entirely with solar energy. Our facilities are entire solar powered. Our facilities have no carbon footprint. Our facilities are several 100,000 square feet. No carbon footprint whatsoever. We do not, I always say my favorite, I love doing things out in nature. I mountain bike, I run trails, and there's a Native American saying that when you go out in nature, the only thing you leave are footprints, and the only thing you take with you are memories. So as far as I'm concerned, as a company, I don't want to be an assault on our environment. I want to make sure that we make great products, we do good things, but we do it responsibly. So it wouldn't make much sense if we made products that were 100% pure and 100% additive free if we did it in a really nasty fashion. So we try to do that as responsibly as our products are made. We make sure that our company is just as clean and pure as our products are. And we also make sure that we're a good citizen too, that not only environmentally, but for every bottle of vitamins that anyone uses of our product, that we donate 3 bottles of prenatal vitamins. And we're now in all 50 states in the US, and we're in over 70 countries.
32.5 million bottles have been donated.
What's really impressive is we're approaching 1 billion doses of prenatal vitamins. 1 billion.
Wow.
Which is pretty impressive. All over the world, all over the US. So again, if you have any doubts about our products, I think a company that does these responsible things wouldn't contemplate making products that weren't also going to be wonderful products. And when we talk about our Fibermucil, that's a perfect example. Most people, the only thing we do with fiber is we don't like it. It's unpleasant. It causes gas. It tastes terrible. And the fiber drinks that are clear fiber drinks, they're not really fiber. They're these synthetic versions of fiber that are usually extracted from corn, things like maltodextrin or things like that. Ours is real fiber, psyllium husk fiber, the mildest, the gentlest, the finest psyllium husk fiber you'll find anywhere. Again, read the reviews. Fiber is something that shouldn't be getting great reviews, but this product is almost perfectly reviewed. It's the one product, Muriel and I both say this, if we leave home for a couple of days and we forget our vitamins, okay, we'll be okay for a couple of days. The one product we don't want to be without for a couple of days is our Fibermucil.
It's so true.
Yeah.
It's life-changing. If you are taking it, you know what we're talking about. I want to show you what the birthday pricing looks like for this presentation, for this visit. So you can start with a 60, a 180, a 360, a 720, or a 1,000 cap size. Here's where our everyday HSN pricing is normally placed, and today we have $89.90, so you're saving 40, 30, 20, 10, or $4 off. If you do order the 1,000, that's a nice big supply, and the key to this is that it absolutely is the most amazing way to get fiber. Most Americans, we do not have enough fiber in our diet. And this is one of those incredible products. It's the easiest fiber to take, first of all. I mean, it's literally a couple of capsules and you're done. And boy, does it make a world of difference in helping your body to be regular and helping to keep everything moving in a very like clockwork way. It's pretty incredible. I just have to say, this is another one, the reviews, people go nuts. People get, it's life changing when you start regulating
nine
the way
cents
your
a capsule
system works.
in the large size, about a dime a capsule in the size above the large size. So, and it's a product that you can't, without adequate fiber intake, you can't be regular. Without adequate fiber intake, you're really not going to have a healthy digestive system. And if you look at the research, healthy fiber intake is associated with a healthier cardiovascular system, with a healthy nervous system. That healthy fiber intake, also healthy fiber intake, is also related to a healthy balance of friendly flora in our body. So a healthy fiber intake is connected to everything. We can't expect to be comfortable in our digestive system. We can't expect to be healthy throughout our lifetime without a healthy fiber intake. And again, you could look at studies and look at disease risk. Healthy fiber intake is associated with a reduction of almost all disease risks. So again, this is not a magic pill. If anything, it should underscore that we should eat more fiber. Nuts, seeds, beans, legumes, a wonderful source of healthy fiber. And a diet rich in fiber is a diet that's lower in calories, a diet that fills us up more easily and just makes us more regular and just happier campers when we're more regular.
Exactly. You will be a happy camper for sure. So we'll keep that available for you. Pick whatever size you'd like. Take advantage of the free shipping, the flex pay, and the birthday pricing. But this month for the birthday, we have 2 monthly specials that we would like to share with you. The first one is one of your most popular product choices, and that's the Maximum Omega-3.
And I promise we'll talk about them at greater length next weekend. I didn't spend really any time on the Essential Omega-3 or the Ultimate Eye. There were just 3 or 4 minute little airings, which is exactly what we're doing now. But our Maximum Essential Omega-3, again, it's a fish oil omega-3 product unlike any other product in the world. It delivers them in a form that will not cause any stomach upset. It's a small capsule, yet it has higher potency than the big capsules. Easy to swallow, no stomach upset, no fishy aftertaste, higher levels of the DHA that we all want more of, lower levels of the EPA that we don't need as much of. So it's unlike any omega-3 product in the world. And next to our today's special, which will be April of 2019, this will be the lowest price until April of 2019.
And we're only a little past the first week of the month, and already more than 16,400 have been spoken for. Presently, you have a few more than 3,000 left total. That's all sizes. So just to give you guys a heads up, if you haven't ordered it yet, if you love Andrew's Omega-3, stock up, because as he points out, it will not be a today's special until next year. It's the next best value to a today's special, so it's extraordinary savings today. I'll show you what the choices are, and then you can decide 30, 60, 180, or 360. Here is where the pricing will go after the birthday month, and here's what we have for you tonight. $89. You're saving $70 off the 365, the 360 count rather. $35.14 or $8 off. So the key to this is that it's a huge customer pick, and it's a fish oil product. Most people hear fish oil and we all go, ugh. Because
everybody,
because most of us have experienced negative things happen when you take a fish oil product. Years ago, Carlos brought one home from the health food store. I took it. It was horrific. It tasted fishy. I had this fishy aftertaste. I thought, okay, well, I'm out. I'm not going to do that anymore. And then Andrew came along with a formula that we promise you is absolutely unequivocally not fishy. You will not taste. It will not repeat fishy at all. It's like a miracle. It's the most amazing thing. And then on top of that, you're taking the right fish oil. So that's the key here, is it not only is it a pleasure to take this, but it is the fish oil that we all should be taking to get all the wonderful benefits of an omega-3 product.
And our body can't make omega-3s, so we are either getting them from our diet, or the consequences are not pleasant when you contemplate the fact that 2/3 of the weight of our brain is DHA and omega-3. And as highly concentrated as it is in our brain, DHA is even more concentrated in the macula and the retina of our eye. So we want to make sure we're getting DHA and EPA in our diet. Most of us are not having cold water fish, so it means we need to supplement, and you won't find a better or more pleasant way to supplement than our Max Essential Omega-3.
Okay, fantastic. And then we have another monthly special we wanted to share with you. This is the Ultimate Eye Support, one that Andrew often brings in the summertime because this is the time of year when we're in the sunlight more. Our eyes are taxed more than ever because of the sunlight. And this almost has, like, when you take this product, when you describe it, it almost has like built-in sunglasses, like it's a built-in protection for your eyes.
Internally speaking, yeah, this was a Today Special in April, and we brought it back in July just because it's so important, and I realize that not everyone takes advantage of a Today Special when we do a Today Special. And in July, this is the heart of summer, and as Colleen was just alluding to, in summer, that's when the highest levels, all of us in the northern hemisphere here, that's when we're exposed to the highest levels of solar radiation, ultraviolet radiation, blue light, high energy light that is damaging not just to our skin, but damaging to our eyes. That's why it's so important that we wear protective sunglasses. And again, lutein and zeaxanthin, what they are, if you look at the way lutein and zeaxanthin, their chemical structure, it has this unique property to literally absorb and deactivate ultraviolet and high energy blue light. And lutein and zeaxanthin are concentrated at the highest levels in the human body in the retina, in the macular region of our eye. And it's no wonder that they're there to play that protective role. But as I was just talking about CoQ10 before, but CoQ10 is essential for all energy production, it's also perfect for protecting us from the fallout of energy production. So lutein and zeaxanthin, the optical pigment in the eye, critical for healthy vision, playing a filtering role that sharpens our vision, and also a protective role for the fragile structures of our eye in terms of UV, in terms of blue light. So again, a wonderful, perfect part of our design, but again, our body can't make lutein and zeaxanthin. We have to deliver it externally. That's eating an abundance of green leafy vegetables, and even if we do, it's hard to get the levels required, and that's what this product focuses on.
Before we go, I want to show you what the choices are. You can do the try me size all the way up to the large stock up size, a 30, 60, a 180, or a 360 count. Here is our everyday HSN pricing for the birthday month. And again, reminding you, this is a monthly special. So it is an extra special savings, 50, 25, 10, or $6 off. So $109.90, for example, is going to get you, if you take one a day, close to a year's supply. With the free shipping and handling and the extra flex pays, if you are already a fan of the product, perfect time to stock up, because again, it will not be offered as a today's special until 2019. But we have it for you at a monthly special price for you right now if you'd like to stock up on yours. Okay, well, the today's special.
I saved a little bit extra time.
Little extra time to talk about this because it is, first of all, one of the most exciting products brought to us by Andrew Lessman. It is one of his top sellers, his absolute top reorder, and on top of that, it's HSN's top reorder product.
And all day we reduced the timing on it because
we didn't think it would last.
And we actually had sold out of the 360 was gone several hours ago. So we're all gone with the 360. We're down to the last few thousand bottles of the 720. So we know we have enough, and we have some extra capsules. So we'll be able. So I figured we'd be able to spend about a half hour on it right now.
So the
that's
360 is completely sold out.
Sold out, but we had more capsules that we're able to add in. So what we typically do, we try to predict the volume, but we always hold back a certain number of capsules based upon slight variations in which size is more popular than, because normally we expect, and today, in fact, the majority of bottles are the 720.
Right.
Right behind the 720 is the 360.
Right.
But the 360 was more popular than we even expected. So there's not a lot of orders in the 60 and 180. I'd say almost 80% of the orders are the 360 and the 720.
All right, with over 46,000 already spoken for, you choose the size. I want to remind you, first of all, lowest price ever on this product, highest potency ever. Last year when it was the Today's Special, it was 4,000 micrograms of biotin. This is 5,000 micrograms of biotin. First time we've ever done that. On top of that, we've extended the return policy. Normally you get a 30-day money-back guarantee when you shop at HSN. We've extended that to a 60-day unconditional money-back guarantee, so you will really get a chance to use this product and see the results. The best part is the savings, because this is the best value, the lowest price ever. Even last year when the 720, this size was offered last year as a Today's Special. Note, it was 4,000 micrograms, now it's 5,000. Last year at 720, 4,000 micrograms, it was $99. So tonight, it's $10 less, $89.90. You're getting 1,000 micrograms more in your formula, and you're saving $125. Wow, no wonder most people are stocking up with FlexPay. You're at about $22 and pennies to get this home for your first Flex payment. We divide that into monthly payments. You make your first payment, get it home, and give it a go. You get 2 months to see your results, which is so exciting. So if you want the largest one, we do have 360s. It did sell out earlier. Andrew restocked a few extra for you tonight. So if you want the 360, you're going to take one a day.
Same with the 720.
That will last you a year. 720. A lot of us take 2 a day of this product. That is a year's supply. Otherwise, you can do just to try me, whatever size you'd like to try, a 60 or a 180, whatever works for you. But the savings, again, to get, you can see for $89.90 to get 720, normally 180 capsules is almost $75. For $15 more, you're getting
4 times as much.
4 times as much.
And it's highest potency ever, the highest count. So if you roll back the clock a year, we had a 720 capsule supply. It was 99 instead of 89. It was 4,000 micrograms of biotin. This year's 5,000. So this year we've increased the potency 25%, and we've keeping the price, and also he lowered the price by $10. So lowered the price by 10%, increased the potency by 25%. And if we look back, if we went back, I think about 4 or 5 years, a 600 count was $89.90. So again, I mean, it was lower potency in terms of biotin. If you went back a few years before that, a 360 count was $89.90, and a 400 count were $89.90. So today, the value in terms of cost per capsule, lowest ever. Cost per microgram of biotin, lowest ever. We have our same high levels of MSM in this formula, the full B complex, because you must have pantothenic acid, you must have B12 to derive all the benefits of biotin. It cannot work on its own. The science I've been reading throughout the day, it reiterates that, it makes it clear. The design of this formula isn't my own. The design of this formula is just from someone who paid careful attention to looking to the literature, paid careful attention to your reviews and feedback. So the reviews and feedback on this product is what has allowed us to evolve the product, as has the science. We started at 500 micrograms over 20 years ago. That was the daily supply of biotin. Now it's 5,000. The product is so high potency, 1 capsule or 2 capsule both deliver, 1 capsule or 2 capsules both deliver what's considered a pharmacological dose of biotin. That's the beneficial dose that the biotin research has been talking about. So whether you take 1 or 2 capsules, and we extended the money-back guarantee to 60 days, which that's, HSN was wonderful. I had this idea last week because of the reviews I was reading, the testimonials I was reading from a few people who said, I tried it, didn't work. Then I tried it again. but this time I used it for longer, or I took 2 capsules a day, whatever it was. And I realized that a lot of folks, because they might miss a few days here and there, the 30 days wasn't enough. So it's now 60 days. If you take this 2 capsules or 1 capsule a day for 60 days, it will work. It already has the lowest return rate of any product I make. It will work for you.
Yes, and it wouldn't be HSN's #1 reorder product of all time. And it's a beauty product. That's the beauty of ordering this tonight, is that you will see a difference. There's no question about it. And if you don't, you may return the unused portion, no questions asked, and you have 2 months to be sure that you're getting the results that you're looking for. There are thousands, over 4,000 perfect reviews. It's very difficult to get, especially with a beauty product, because you can look in the mirror and you can see the results. So it's not something that you take and you're thinking, well, it might be working. You will know if it's working. You'll know the way your nails look, your skin looks, your hair looks. That's why I think it's kind of astonishing that it has become our top beauty product, our top reorder product at HSN, one of Andrew's all-time bestsellers, because again, it's something that you can measure those results just by looking at your nails, looking at your own hair. And you hear, when you read the reviews, people talk about they're blown away. People that never had strong nails can grow their nails out. People that couldn't grow their hair down to their shoulders are growing their hair out. I mean, people are over and over. Thousands of people, and men too. Men love this, women love this product, and because it's the greatest value, there's never been a better time to try it. I love that you have 60 days to make sure that you're gonna get the results you want. So use express ordering or log on to hsn.com. This is it. This is the final, last chance. It will not be offered as a Today Special again until 2019, next July, when it's our birthday. We'll do it again. But I will tell you this, even last July when we did this as a Today Special, the value, it was not this value. You weren't getting 5,000 micrograms, you're getting 4,000. The big one was not 89, it was 99.
And I can guarantee next year, it won't be a better value than this. That I can guarantee. Just given the cost of biotin.
This is amazing value.
No, this was something that, this was a great opportunity we had to be able to put this together at this value, but it won't repeat itself next year. We'll have a phenomenal value next year, but this is, and as we've had for every year, and we've continued to improve, but I think that we're at the limit.
As good as it gets.
We're at the limit, or it sounds terrible for me to say this, but we're at our limit of our ability to improve this, because when you look at the cost per capsule, when you look at the cost of biotin, of the best form of biotin, the most reliable form of biotin, you look at that cost and you realize if you do the math on that large size, 720 capsules, you're just a smidge over 10 cents a capsule. When I introduced this product with 500 micrograms of biotin 20 plus years ago, we were closer to 50 cents a capsule. So here we are with the Today Special with 10 times more biotin, and we didn't have MSM in there originally. 700 milligrams of MSM, when you look at that, and the fact that it's 10 cents a capsule, the barrier is it starts becoming almost free when it starts becoming, it's pennies a capsule. It's pennies a capsule for very expensive ingredients. And also, as affordable as it is, and it's sort of when I talk about how affordable things are, I know some people think, oh, it can't be that good, because it's so cheap, but it is, and this is not a shortcut of a product. It's the same quality as the product we make throughout the year. It's the same product that gets those incredible reviews. It's the same product that's based on the science that I've been emphasizing. I know that people like when I read the reviews, but I really like to read the science, because the science is what gave rise to the product. It's not, the product isn't really my idea. It's just a simple translation of the science, and that's what my job is, to take the science and make it tolerable, palatable, and dare I say, enjoyable, because our capsules are easy to swallow. They never upset your stomach, so you don't have to tolerate this product to enjoy its benefits. And what did I say before? Here it is, of the 5,200 reviews we have on this product, or 5,100 reviews, 1,773 times did people use the word love. 1,773 times. That doesn't happen to a product unless it truly delivers in a way that is emotionally gratifying, that really makes a difference.
Absolutely. You know what it is? With beauty in particular, because there's a lot of choices in beauty. We have wonderful beauty products we sell here at HSN. We all have our favorites. We're all spending on our beauty products a whole lot more than you're spending on this product. And in one, you take this once a day, you're addressing all three things, hair, skin, and nails in one capsule. Think about that.
And that's not a short, I just want to make sure people understand, that's not a shortcut. That's being honest.
Right.
When they make 3 products, that's not honest. These are one system that share the same biochemical nutritional requirements. Our hair, skin, and nails are part of the integumentary system. So when Colleen says that, it's not like we're taking a shortcut. This is us just being fair and honest. You only need one affordable product to address all the requirements of one system and the tissues that make up that system.
That's it. And so anything else you're doing, the hair products we buy, the skin products we buy, the money we spend on keeping our nails looking nice, all of those things that we do that we're spending money on are going to work better. Why? Because your hair is going to look better. You're going to have better skin, better hair, and better nails. So when you use your hair products, your hair is going to look more beautiful. And that's something that we all hear from our hairdressers, we hear from our manicurists. You will notice it in your skin products, your skincare products will work better. So that's the key to this, is that you think of all the money we're spending anyway on beauty products. This is our top selling beauty product right here. This is, for a lot of us, it is our favorite beauty product. And the fact that you have thousands of men and women weighing in it with perfect reviews. And most beauty products are not. I was saying this last night, but I'm always surprised some of my favorite beauty products are not customer picks. And I'm always surprised by that. But then it occurs to me that we are all different. You know, I have different skincare needs than you may have.
On the outside, we are expressed differently.
Exactly.
But on the inside,
we're all the same.
Yep. Yep.
See there?
Yeah.
So that's the beauty of this, is that this is the one great equalizer. This is the one non-discriminating product. It doesn't matter your age or where you live or what your nationality is. We all benefit because these are the ingredients we need to grow better hair, skin, and nails, and we're not getting it in our diet in any abundant way. So the key is, if you don't supplement it, you will never know. If you don't supplement it, you will never be able to see the kind of results you will see, especially with 5,000 micrograms of biotin going to work. And then I love your formula because this is, it's comprehensive. There's MSM, it's a full B complex vitamin. I mean, you should see the way this ingredient deck reads. I mean, this reads like a mini multivitamin.
And because as important as biotin is, and certainly I've quoted the science on biotin, but I've also quoted some of those scientific studies talk about the importance of other nutrients that without which biotin can't do its job. And that's why there's hundreds of reviews that you'll read if you go to hsn.com and talk about the fact that they tried this biotin product or that biotin product and it never worked, it never delivered. And that's why they were reluctant to try mine, or that's why when they tried mine, they didn't expect it to work. And when they saw it work, they realized, first of all, you have to deliver biotin in the proper form. We do that. You have to make sure that it's not on its own, because that's naive. It's like for me to think that, okay, I can make this product all on my own. No, there are a lot of people in Henderson, Nevada who work very hard to make this product. And there's none of us that do anything of value in this world that pretty much get to do it entirely on our own. And biotin, as important as it is in terms, as they say, it's sort of that, it gets the praise that CoQ10 gets in terms of energy production, because it is so central in terms of its biochemical role. It gets an undue amount of attention. But it is not alone in that biochemical role, and it's naive to think that you could just pop biotin in some rock-hard tablet that usually represents less than 1% of the mass of that big tablet and think it's going to make a difference. And that would be naive of me. It would be the cheap way to make this product, but not the effective way. For me, I make this product because it's intended to deliver, it's intended to work. That's what the reviews say. And we follow the science. I've spent most of the day reading more of the science. I've probably read 25 reviews and probably read about 50 or 60 charts on the science. But it's because I think the science, as much as the reviews give credibility, and especially when you see the reviews that over 90% of them are positive, but the science is the basis. The science is what informs what and how this product will go about working for you.
There we go. Again, express ordering or log on to hsn.com if you can do that.
Wow.
Pick the size you want. We're very busy. Stephen told me they're doing their best to keep all 4 sizes available. I hope that we have what you need. I hope we have the size you're looking for, whether you want to go with the largest, the 720. Reminding everybody, first time ever in the history of this product that we've done the 720 size for $89. It's always been $99, and it's never had 5,000 micrograms of biotin. That is the very best value. I think about one of my favorite beauty products. I love Lancome. We have so many great brands here, so I don't have one favorite, but one of my favorites is the Genifique. We sell it at HSN between $79 and $129, depending on the size you order. And I think about that. I think about what I pay for my favorite serum. This is the cost of my favorite serum, and yet this is going to last me a whole year. This is a whole year, twice a day, of my favorite Lancome serum that might last for a couple of months.
Oh, trust me, I've been to department stores with Muriel, and I'll see moisturizers, and I'll read the ingredient declaration on the product, and it has things like lanolin in it or something. And that little tiny bottle is $250.
Beauty products are expensive.
You could get 6 or 7 years of this for $250.
Exactly.
That at one capsule daily, and this transforms your skin, hair, and nails, because the only opportunity, and I'm saying this not on my product, if someone made another great product that contained the proper complement of ingredients, the only opportunity we have to change the nature and quality of our hair, skin, and nails is on the inside of our body. It would be like me saying, I can manufacture this product in my factory, but never bring the materials into the factory. How could I make the product without bringing the materials into the factory? How could you make your hair, skin, and nails without the critical tools necessary for manufacturing them into the factory? The factory's inside your body. The things you do on the outside of the body, unfortunately, it sounds terrible to say this, we're either dressing up something we did wrong, trying to make something that isn't the way we like it look better than it is.
We're covering up.
And sort of covering it up. But wouldn't it be great, I've always said, if we're coloring our hair, if we're doing, say, a permanent or something to change the texture of our hair, we often have like shampoos and conditioners to thicken our hair. The best way to thicken our hair is by giving our body the tools necessary to potentially thicken it. And that is, again, I think it was 1,000 times we saw the word thicken in the reviews. So it's common sense. I think maybe it seems most obvious to all of us that if we want benefits to our hair, skin, and nails on the outside of the body, we do something on the outside of the body. But all of those tissues are made in the inside of our body. We don't see them being manufactured. When you clip your nails, you don't need an anesthesiologist. When you get a haircut, you don't need an anesthesiologist. If you exfoliate, it doesn't hurt. Because everything that we see in terms of our tissues, those tissues are dead. The only opportunity we have to transform them is when our body is, when the living cells in our body are manufacturing those tissues. And as I've said before, you know, our skin, hair, and nails sounds like kind of a burden. It's the biggest system in our body. And unlike every other system, it doesn't just have to be maintained. It constantly has to be replaced. It's constantly growing. So to me, that's not a burden. That's an exciting opportunity. It's the only system in your body that you could pretty much rebuild. You get to start from scratch and rebuild, because whatever it's going to be several months from now, that's all new hair, that's all new skin, that's all new nails. That is an opportunity, and that opportunity only exists on the outside of our body. Otherwise, we're just doing the same thing over and over. And what do they say? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and somehow expecting we're going to get a different result. We're not going to get a different result. In fact, the results will only get worse, because the passage of time is not kind to any system in our body, let alone the system that has to grow these tissues constantly, day and night, for every second of our lives.
So true. And if you are here stopping in for the first time, if you were out and about on this Sunday, I'm so glad you made it. You're in under the wire, because we're coming down the home stretch on Andrew's Today's Special, the Healthy Hair, Skin, and Nails. We get to do this one time a year at the very best value. And this is absolutely unequivocally the lowest price, best value we have ever had on this product, highest potency we've ever had on this product. So it's really special for our 41st birthday month. I'll show you the choices one more time. So pick the size you want. If you want to try it, or you want to buy it for somebody else to give it a try, you can do a 60, a 180, a 360, or a 720. The vast majority of people are ordering the big 720. Why? Because again, that's if you take 2 a day, and a lot of us take 2 a day. 2 a day, that's going to last you a year. It's only $89.90. Reminding you, you can do a flex pay. If you have a credit card, it's $22.48 on flex pay. So you do your first flex pay, get it home, Take 2 capsules a day. When you start taking 2 right away to get things rocking and rolling. And you don't have 1 month, you have 2 months to try this. It's a 60-day unconditional money-back guarantee, so try it. You will see a difference. There's no, this would not be our top reorder product of all time. In 41 years, this is a customer top pick, a customer favorite top reorder product. So we're confident you're going to see results. Andrew has extended the return policy because in case it's going to take 3 or 4 weeks for you to really start seeing results, you have plenty time now. With a 60-day money-back guarantee, you have plenty time to see the kind of results that you hear us talking about, that you can read thousands of people sing the praises of. So it's not just us. You know, I think a lot of the people who work here at HSN, we take this product. We love this product. Years ago, when you first introduced it, I didn't take it right away because I thought, well, I'm taking all this other stuff. Do I really need to take this too?
And what you said to me, my nails are great, my hair is great, my skin is fine. I don't need this. And it's like so many of the reviews. And then it's like, who knew? It could be even better.
Exactly. That's what it is. And I think especially it's nice for a lot of us as we get older, because that's the challenge. I mean, as Andrew's pointing out, our body for the rest of our lives, for as long as we are blessed to live, we are manufacturing hair, skin, and nails. Our body's going to keep making it. And so that's why as we get older, unfortunately, we don't have the raw materials we need to make great hair, great skin, great nails. And so the fact that as we get older, we actually have a way to give our body what it needs so we can continue to enjoy better hair, skin, and nails. It's a wonderful gift we give ourselves. It's really a treat. And the best part too is that you are getting the finest quality product available, the highest potency that's ever been done. And of course, it's all made with the utmost integrity. There's no manufacturer in America or anywhere that manufactures with the high levels of integrity as Andrew Lessman. Finest ingredients, everything is pure, natural, easy to swallow. Not only is everything made with solar energy, they're in recyclable bottles made out of recycled material. I mean, everything you do.
In fact, when we started off, we were the beginning of the PCR revolution, that I was begging for someone to make vitamin bottles out of post-consumer resin, that I didn't want to have to take fresh petroleum to make bottles. So we were the very beginning of that. And of course, all our bottles are recyclable. And again, there was a question in the Facebook Live about why don't I do these in a gummy? And the reason why I don't do these in a gummy is gummies are just full of additives. Most of the gummies I look at are pretty junky. They're all sorts of gummy stuff that you have to use to make the gummy, whether it's colors or texturizers or all sorts of stuff. The nutrients, this product is a tiny little capsule. If you don't want to swallow the capsule, you could do what I'm doing right here. You could
throw it in your smoothie.
You could throw it in a smoothie. You could throw it in your tea or water. It will dissolve. It'll freely dissolve. It's an ultrafine powder. So we don't need to consume a whole bunch of gummy additives. Those are, if you have to, those are for children, but there's better ways to do it than put it in a gummy. And then there were a lot of questions with all sorts of specific conditions, whether it was seborrhea or dermatitis or alopecia or things like that. Can you take this product? The answer is yes. Of course, run it by your doctor. But those are just skin conditions or hair loss conditions. This is not a drug or a medicine to treat any of those things. These are just the basic nutrient requirements that our body has that, unfortunately, as I said before, reading the science, and the science is coming around to what I've always been saying, that in terms of classic deficiency, we get sufficient amounts of biotin to avoid a classic deficiency where it's going to compromise our brain or our nervous system or our cardiovascular system when it comes to biotin. But in terms of a marginal deficiency that affects the appearance of our hair, skin, and nails, I actually think that's almost universal, because most of us get 30 or 40 or 50 micrograms a day of biotin in our diet, and that's the most we could ever hope for. So it's an opportunity to make a difference, and that's why when you read the science, and there were several quotes that said, individuals with what is considered healthy, normal, optimal biotin status, when you give them biotin at the levels we have in one capsule here, they see benefits in their hair, skin, and nails. And to me, that's the indication that the levels of biotin established for the minimum requirements are just that, for minimum requirements for health. They're not the optimal requirements for beautiful hair, skin, and nails. And that's what the science has said, and the science is finally catching up to what we've all experienced and what we've known with this product.
And closing in on almost 50,000 bottles already spoken for. We are down to the final few in each size now. We have a couple thousand in each choice. Whichever one you're considering, this would be a good time to do it. For all the ladies out there, if you want to get your hubby going on healthy hair, skin, and nails, I would highly recommend it. My husband's only been taking this a couple years. He loves it. Absolutely loves the results of this product. Andrew takes this product. So the guys love it too. When you read the reviews, there's lots and lots of great feedback and reviews.
But I now take 1 capsule a day. Muriel still takes 2, but I now take 1 capsule daily, just because the levels of biotin are significant. And so whether it's 1 capsule or 2 capsules, and that price, if you look at the price there, $89.90 is a lot of money. But $89.90 starts becoming a lot less money when you divide it over 720 days, or basically 2 years. So it starts becoming about $3 a month for what is normally a really expensive product. So yes, $89.90 is a lot, but that's $89.90 is a lot when you're looking at a moisturizer that might last a month or 2. It starts becoming pretty affordable, pretty inexpensive when you're looking at a product that's lasting a year or 2. And that's what we've accomplished here. And we haven't cut corners to do so. We just have gotten more and more efficient about the way we create this product.
That's it. So if you have a second, go read those reviews. There are thousands of them. If you're new to the product, this is a wonderful, the best time ever to buy it is tonight. So call us or log on to hsn.com if you can use express ordering. Pick the size you'd like. If you can get the largest one. What happens with this product, when you read the reviews, you'll see this. As soon as you stop taking it, you start noticing a difference. Because when you take it, you notice your nails are going to be stronger. Your nails are going to grow out and they'll be stronger. Your hair is going to be better quality, bouncier, thicker, growing faster. So you're going to notice that. You're going to notice a difference in your skin. But when you stop taking it, I think is when a lot of people really notice the difference, because then their nails become brittle again, their hair is ending up in the drain where it wasn't happening as much. You hear that a lot. People who get a lot of hair in the drain when they're in the shower, notice you start taking this product, you don't have as much hair coming out, landing in the drain. So it's little things like that, the subtle differences that you see, and you will definitely, it's funny because I was telling Andrew, a lot of us have been taking this product for so long, we kind of take it for granted because we've been taking it for a couple of decades. But over the years, because he has improved this formula so much, from 500 micrograms to 5,000 micrograms, that's a lot of biotin. You are going to see a difference when you take this. So I hope that you're on the phone or on hsn.com ordering yours. I can't wait for you to be one of the, hopefully you'll be one of the reviews. I'm always amazed, I think we all are, at the time Andrew's customers take to share their experiences with these products. And we all learn from them, and we appreciate you. We appreciate that you take the time to do that, because it really means a lot, because we can sit here and sing the praises of this for hours. But it's when you get the product, spend your hard-earned money on it, get it home, and then take the time to go share your experience with everybody else. I think that just really makes a world of difference for a lot of us.
The reviews are eloquently written. I mean, the reviews are beautifully written. They're passionately written. I encourage you to read the reviews at hsn.com. I'll read a few more here. I think we'll have read probably 40 reviews over the course of the day, which is not really fair to the several hundred I have sitting behind me. When gone through all the science, it's just the reviews, and the reviews are so compelling, so passionate, and it just, each one is more passionate than the other. Hopefully, these speak to you. Healthy hair, skin, and nails. These supplements are amazing. In no time, my nails started growing, no more chipping or splitting. My hair has stopped falling out and is nice and shiny. I think that my skin is beginning to look better too.
Great.
Good stuff. My hair was falling out and my hair looked very dull. I bought a bottle to try, and by the time the bottle was done, I could see and feel the results. My hair looks and feels healthier. Best on the market. First of all, these are the best capsules I've ever taken for hair, skin, and nails. They make my hair grow, and since I've started taking it, I've noticed that my hair strength is so much stronger than before. In taking Andrew's capsules, it's grown 1 inch in 2 weeks.
Wow.
My hair is coming back fast. My niece's hair is now 18 inches long. She loves this product. I'm buying more. Thank you, Andrew. Stay blessed.
Yeah, the young girls love it too.
Yeah, at any age,
yes.
it doesn't discriminate on ethnicity, on gender, age. It's really a product that it respects our biochemistry, and we all share the same chemistry. Unbelievable. By the way, we don't add those emphasis there. Unbelievable. I bought a bottle for myself 2 months ago. My hair is now thicker, fuller, growing nicely, and my skin is glowing. Perfect nails. Oh my goodness, I'm spreading the word about this product. Please, Andrew, don't ever stop making this. I have spent lots of money on weaves, wigs, potions, and lotions trying to grow my hair back, and this one really works. Thank you so much.
Great review, wow.
I've been taking these for years. I've been taking these capsules for several years and forgot to reorder when they ran out. I had to wait approximately 10 days, and during that time, my hair was limp and had no body. Fortunately, I'm back on them, and my hair is back to normal. P.S. I have very fine hair, so I really need this. And as we get older, our hair tends to get finer.
Absolutely.
Love hair, skin, and nails. I've been using this product for many years, and I never want to be without it. I'd run out and had to get a bottle as soon as possible. I'm always excited when Andrew will be on, and hopefully this product will be a today's special. Here we are, because I always stock up on the big bottles. We do this once a year. The 720 is not a normal size. I highly recommend this if you want strong and long nails and hair. I'm not sure about the skin part, but I am sure it is helping things stay about the same. I get compliments on my nails all the time, and I tell everyone to get healthy hair, skin, and nails at HSN. You can't go wrong with this product from Chase in MI, is that Michigan? Mm-hmm. What a difference. I always forget Michigan, Missouri. Missouri's MO, Mississippi is MS. What a difference. I was having a problem with my hair falling out at 63 years old. This was very stressful and made things worse. I've taken Andrew's products for years and love them. I thought I would try the healthy hair, skin, and nails to see if it might help. I have been taking them for about 3 weeks, and I've seen a change in the amount of hair loss. And we've seen this over and over. And I noticed my eyelashes started growing in longer. We hear that as well all the time. And denser. I can't believe the difference. These vitamins are worth a try if you have any hair loss. Incredible. This product has left me speechless. It has proven to work and improve everything it states and beyond. It's a keeper. Andrew Lessman, don't ever do away with this product. I will buy this product, and for me, it is A-list quality from Joanne in Oregon.
People would track you down.
Oh, yes, I know. I won't ever stop. I mean, I take it. My parents take it. Amazing. These vitamins are amazing. My skin looks and feels better. I don't know how it works, but my moisturizer seems to work better. As I've always said, the treatment things we do to compensate only work better when our hair, skin, and nails are healthier.
Makes sense.
And I notice a difference in my hair. It is growing where it was thin. I haven't noticed much difference in my nails, but that doesn't mean it isn't helping them, because I'm sure it is. I am extremely pleased with this product.
Isn't that great? And again, there are thousands like that. And that's why you can take our word for it, but most importantly, these are customers who are giving rave reviews because they're warranted. This product really works. Over 50,000 have been spoken for. We still have a few left. I think, Steve, we have all the sizes still. I think we're good. We have all the sizes now. At midnight
couple thousand
tonight,
probably in the large is all we have left, and probably about 1,000 in the 360.
Wow. So at midnight, the entire offer expires.
Right.
So please note that the 720 goes away. We don't even carry this size normally. So this is just for the today's special. That offer with the, and I don't even know that we do the 5,000 microgram
We
formula.
do not. It will go back to 4,000, which is incredible.
Right.
So 2,000 per capsule, 4,000 is incredible. It goes back to 4,000. The price goes back to normal, which is an incredible price. And the large size goes back down to 500 capsules. So big changes occur at midnight, but this is once a year. And it's designed, that 720 is designed, you could bypass the Today Special next year. That 720 at 1 capsule a day will last 2 years. At 2 capsules a day will last until next July. So it's an opportunity, as I've said. The aging process, the stress, the world around us is unkind, and the one part of our body that has to interface with the challenges of the outside world, it's the integumentary system, our hair, skin, and nails. It's got the hardest job in that respect. So the opportunity we have to make a difference in the creation of these tissues only occurs from the inside out. So you're either going to be aging gracefully and giving your body what it needs, or you're going to be aging just the way everybody else does, and they just kind of throw their hands up in the air and think that's it. But if you read the reviews, you can make a difference. That all of these things, we have reviews where folks said, who knew 65 years ago that I actually could grow out my nails, or that I could actually grow out my hair, that I spent a lifetime not knowing. But this is an opportunity, and it's the best value we have all year.
Sorry. You know, Stephen, again,
yes.
he says that he wants to play John Denver music as we go out today because my outfit. I'm in the mountains with my.
Well, I said,
he wants to get me a guitar.
What did I say when I first saw you in the green room? I said, "Are you going out line dancing after you leave?"
What you said. You know.
And everybody thinks we talk about the show.
This is fashion, people.
It is. That's fashion. Yes. I'm being fashionable today.
Yes.
Yes.
You are.
Yes.
You know, it's really fun to see you in a different color. You never wear blue.
Well, I never wear blue, but this is more of a teal. This is kind of not really a typical blue. So
Last
I've been
night,
mixing it up.
by the way, I wish that we had pointed out, because my husband even said, he goes, what was that? My husband asked me, he goes, what was Andrew's tie last night? And I said, okay, those were Statue of Liberty.
It was the Statue of Liberty. It was
like
for
a dozen of them lined up.
It was for the 4th of July.
Right.
And it was well over 100 years ago, but that's where some of my family members, when they came up, that's where they came.
Of course.
So it was like
but I wish
late
we had
19th
talked
century.
about it, because people were actually curious about what was going on with
No, it was it's every once in a while. I should mention it, but every once in a while, because I like to mix it up when it comes to my ties and shirts and things. Yes.
So we'll see more ties next weekend and more wonderful values. We have some more fun birthday surprises next weekend.
Marine collagen peptides, which we'll talk about next weekend. So again, a brief visit. We're just on for 24 hours. We're just on for 6 hours of TV, but 24 hours over a period of 24 hours, not 24 hours straight. So I'll be back next weekend at 11 p.m. on Saturday evening Eastern Time.
I'll be here too. We'll look forward to that. In the meantime, who's up next, Stephen? Carrie's standing by. She has Anthony, so stay tuned. They have some great fashions planned for you. Keep ordering the Today Special. We'll keep this available until midnight Eastern Time. What a fun day this has been. Wow.
Fantastic day. And I hope everyone make sure you take it on a daily basis, 1 or 2 capsules, and the 60 days will be an abundant period of time for you to see the benefits of the product.
Here we go. Okay, should we sing Rocky Mountain High?
In Colorado. This is John Denver Park, where Lincoln loves to go running in John Denver Park in Aspen.
John Denver Park. It's back there somewhere.
Yep.
I love
Absolutely,
that.
yes.
All right, we're signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy all of your great vitamins. Andrew's back next weekend. I'll see you Thursday night on The List. Stay tuned. We have some great fashions coming in with Carrie and Anthony next.